for my trip in December. And for me, and Aubrey and I talked about that as well, is that I'm stuck in my head. And the whole theme of all the readings, well, the two, was that I need to let go. I need to let this go, and I know I've talked about this, and trust that I'm being guided by God, by guardian angels, spirit guides, what have you, whatever you want to call it. And for me to actually write it down, claiming it, and letting it come to me was an amazing feeling. And I wrote it in green because that's the color that attracts abundance. Tomorrow I'm going to be writing a couple more manifestation letters. Let's see. I want to do for my creative business, my photography, my art, and all my stuff I want to do on the internet. And also another manifestation letter to let more love in, and to define the relationships in my life. So I mean, I can't have too many journals, but this was and is an amazing tool for me, and I'll let you guys know how it goes. And another part of the reading that I have or what Aubrey does for the readings, is that she does tarot cards. And so when I was in San Francisco, visiting the family, I slipped away to the Mission district in San Francisco. Family lives in the Mission, but it has always been an inspiring, creative, energetic place. So took Bart, got off 24th Street in Mission, walked up to Valencia, and of course I was drawn to a spiritual place, a spirituality store. I'm not quite sure how you call it. I know Willow and Sage. I can't believe I remember that name. And they had someone was having tarot reading upstairs, and then they had crystals and stones, and a section tarot cards. And I remember having a deck, early college, can't remember, late high school, early college, undergrad. But this is, I don't have it anymore, which I did. But this deck I was drawn to, and I was just kind of going around, and they're all very beautiful, but this spoke to me, and it is called Wild Kuan, sorry if I'm mispronouncing it, Kuan Yin Oracle. And it just, the artwork is amazing, and I researched it, or I looked it up. He's I believe a Chinese artist, but his art is, wow, just had a lightning bolt again, Nepal. So, wow, this all fits. No wonder I was drawn to this. But the back of the box says, soul guidance from the wild divine for free spirits, passionate hearts, dreamers of impossible dreams. And it says, within you beats a wild and compassionate heart, alive with fierce optimism. You have the courage to walk a path of transformation. You will not be tamed by convention. You are not afraid to be different, to take risks for what you love, and most of all, to keep hope in your heart. You are one of the wild ones. This deck is for you. Sold, right? Didn't open it until, a couple of days ago. What's today? Friday. And it comes with a deck of cards, obviously 44 decks, and it comes with a booklet of how-to. And I didn't realize that. I'm like, wow, when I bought the box, this is really heavy. That's a lot of cards. Thank goodness for the book. But I laid out 4 cards, because that was one of the diagrams in here. ask the questions that you want to ask, and basically what I asked was about work, about the trip to the UK, about my creativity, my creativity career, so to speak, and relationships. So I got 4 cards, laid them out. Might do a little bit of it tomorrow, a little video. But the main one that spoke to me was this one. Look at that. That's beautiful. Maybe it's too close. That's beautiful. Wild Red Rider, Blessing Bestowed. And it's a young girl wearing red floating on a yak. It sounds silly, but that just, wow, speaks to me. And some of the definition of this card is when the oracle of the Wild Red Rider, hard to say, Blessing Bestowed appears, know that the divine is asking you to forget about nice plans and things that make sense, and about routines and strategies. Right? So me. It is time to take your hands off matters. It is time to let your priorities be adjusted and your viewpoints be turned inside out. You won't be eating at the banquet of life off a clean dish or politely sitting at the table with a fork and a knife. You'll be messily, is that how you say it? Munching away, sitting on the ground, feasting on the chunks of life the Divine Mother shoves into your mouth to satisfy your wild and hungry soul. Need to do an art piece about that. But when I read that, I thought, wow, that's so me. I'm in here, I need to get messy. And I guess that is the theme of what I'm going to be trying to do going into the summer, is letting go, manifesting, leaving it up to the powers that be, letting it go from here, living from my heart, living messy, knowing that if I ask the questions, it will be answered, maybe not on my timeline. Joel Osteen's sermon today was in God's time. If it doesn't happen, if it's not happening right now, it's not supposed to. God, universe, what have you, has a plan for you. Just have to have faith, because what you're going through right now is what you're supposed to be going through. And in the meantime, I'm going to just know that I am taken care of, and all the things that are in my heart are going to be. So thanks for coming along, and have a great week, and we'll see you next Sunday.